Thomas Jefferson felt like those who cultivate the soil are the sturdy yeomen that form the backbone of the republic.
America's Heartland continues to stand center stage in telling the story of agriculture in America. As the only nationally broadcast program of its kind, America's Heartland connects consumers and urban viewers to America's agricultural communities.
Agriculture is a great, great life. You're doing great things for other people. You're feeding the nation. It gives you a sense of heroism. You know, it makes you feel like you're doing something for the country.
While the reality of agriculture's contributions is a well-established fact, the perception often provides significant challenges to those who work the land.
There's a lot of negativity out there by some groups that are definitely unfriendly to agriculture. And there's other people that are trying to tell our story that shouldn't be. They don't know enough about it to tell our story. We need to tell our own story.
Working with our partners, America's Heartland targets those stories giving viewers up close and personal insights into life on America's farms and ranches.
Her work on the ranch today comes in between receiving a degree from Princeton and grad school.
There are a lot of things you can do with an Ivy League education, right?
There are. I have friends all over the world doing fascinating things, important things. But honestly, I don't think there's anything more important that I could do than to use, what I've been blessed with as a background, as well as my education and experience, than to be part of agriculture.
Here, where agriculture flourishes and produce is abundant, tens of thousands of people face food insecurity at some point during the year. Food banks, like the Second Harvest in Orlando, struggle to keep up with a growing demand. Increasingly, they're turning to farmers like Hank Scott of Long and Scott Farms. On this morning, hundreds of pounds of cucumbers, whose shape and size don't meet the specifications for pickle processing, will instead get boxed up and shipped off to the food bank. A donation fresh from the farm.
It is just huge for somebody like Hank Scott to step up and actually donate this amount of product. These cucumbers are going to go out to a network of about 500 different feeding programs that we serve in the 6-county Central Florida area.
This season's revamped format, consumer segments, and expanded reporting staff have provided additional opportunities to cover stories illustrating important aspects of agriculture today.
America's Heartland really empowers our farm and ranch families to share their personal stories of agriculture. We know urban consumers are tuning in increasing numbers. A lot of them are finding that farmers and ranchers share their values, that they are caring for the land, going the extra mile to care for their animals, raising their families, and keeping their rural community strong.
Whether it's Boston, Bibb, Romaine, or otherwise, Arizona, along with California, is a major player in the lettuce game. Lettuce is one of the leading vegetable crops in the United States, a critical product in the fresh produce market. And fresh is the key word here, thanks to consumer demands.
How soon will this be to a consumer? Will this be on someone's table?
2 days to 2 weeks, depending on where you're at in the U.S. or Canada. We try to get as efficient a production as we can, try to make it the best value for the consumer.
The commitment to tell agriculture's story takes on even greater significance in an era when producers, large and small, face questions about food safety, animal welfare, stewardship, sustainability, and environmental concerns.
We want anything to leave here that is perfectly safe, and even if it causes one sickness, that's one too many as far as we're concerned.
Reaching consumers with positive stories about agriculture is a mission we take seriously. And it's a mission that impacts all of us, whether we live in the city or on the farm.